Welcome back, everyone, to Dudema Gaming.
We're going to talk about Breath of the Wild.
This is the Breath of the Wild, not review, because we haven't beaten the game yet. But this is our initial thoughts and impressions, and what's basically going to turn into, which one's better, Ocarina of Time or Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild is better than Ocarina of Time.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Right now, okay, right now I'm going to say no. But, yeah, right now I'm going to say no, but Breath of the Wild is definitely probably, the best Zelda game I've played, since Ocarina of Time.
Better than Ocarina of Time.
Nah. Okay.
Chepo, back me up.
Okay, well, first of all, I've played at least, 10, 15 hours into the game.
They have both played more than me because I'm saving it because there's no other game until April 28th. So
Maybe 20 hours, I'm not sure.
I just want to...
I was playing all day yesterday.
I don't want to slaughter this game because April 28th is the next
What do you mean slaughter? In every in Kakariko Village alone, there's 20 side quests.
Yeah, and you were struggling to find the Great Fairy Fountain. It was
I
right
didn't
around the corner.
Hold on, I didn't struggle. I told you, this guy just said, hey, there's a Great Fairy Fountain in here. And I was like, hey guys, since you put 20 hours into it, I don't have to look.
If you kept talking to that guy, he'd be like, do you want to help me find it? And you say yes, and he literally takes you up that little hill. And then he stops right in the entrance of the Great Fairy Fountain.
Yeah, literally, I can't find it.
He's like, I can't go on. I'm too tired. And you take 10 steps, and it's right there. And you just feel sorry for the old guy.
And obviously, this is a spoiler-rich review or talk. So if you don't want to be spoiled in any way, shape, or form, do not listen. But yeah, okay. First of all, I want to say this game is amazing. Holy fuck, it's great. I'm just going to start right now with just the little things I don't like about it because there's so little. Okay, so little. Alright? One of the first things I don't like about it is that there's frame rate issues. And when you're in tall grass or something, if it's raining, tall grass in combat, it's dead. It drops off hard. It fluctuates. It's not terrible, but it definitely it's not handling it well, The frame rate issue is a thing. Graphically, the draw, in certain shots, oh, that looks really cool. And other ones, you're just is this a Dreamcast game? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's definitely dated at some points.
Yeah, at some points, So those are the only two gripes I have about the game. And that's not even, that bad. Because, everything else holds up super well in it. Everything else. Oh, you know what? Maybe, the lack of music. The fact that, it's an iconic series that has, a super enriched history of music, and the fact that there's very little of it in this game, it kind of turns me off. But other than that, holy fuck, this game's amazing. For real, it really is. I'm already gonna say, this is probably Game of the Year material right here.
It is Game of the Year. I don't care what comes out, it's sitting at a 98. It's gonna win Game of the Year.
The only other game that would possibly beat it is its own, in-house competitor, which is Mario Odyssey.
Oh yeah, Mario, yeah. Mario, dude, Mario.
Well, I don't know, man. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be
basically close. Top 2 is gonna be Zelda and Mario.
And Red Dead will be third.
Oh, yeah, Red Dead does come out.
Red Dead isn't gonna get no 98, man.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, look at fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Dude, it's too mainstream. Some asshole's gonna review it, give it a 5, and then it's gonna kill the metacritic.
Zelda's mainstream.
Too much desert. 7 out of 10.
Yeah, too much desert.
Too much sand.
Too much. I hate sand.
Yeah. But
what's his name? Not Luke.
Anakin.
Anakin's gonna review it.
Sand.
But Breath of the Wild is great. It's great because one of the first things I love about the game, going into it, is you jump in and they're wake the fuck up. You put on some clothing, you climb up the little thing, you go out the door, and then it's just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's pretty much just the story is beat Ganon.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you're told. Yeah, there's story and stuff, but that's pretty much.
But here's the thing.
It's just beat Ganon, and then do whatever you want. They just say, hey man, beat
But
Ganon.
there is story though.
Yeah,
you haven't gone far enough to see the story.
No,
to be fair though, there's story, but it's not
you don't have to seek the story though.
Yeah, it's the story isn't fucking Shakespeare or anything. It's not the best video game story I've ever heard in my life, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I'm gonna say, like, right there from the get-go.
Dude, get the fuck out of here!
over-
Ocarina of Time didn't have this amazing story either.
Like, I'm not saying it's fucking the Bible or anything, but like the fact that like it had like a really nice story to tie everything together, I actually felt for
So
these
did
characters.
this game. Look, first off, you were 6.
No, I was not 6, okay?
Second off, there is a story, and the way they tell it with like the old paintings and like the way the music plays and stuff, and
There's voice
and,
acting
like,
in
there
the story
is voice
segments.
acting,
Yeah.
and the voice acting is really good. I haven't come across anybody who's like
Shut the fuck up.
like Horizon Zero Dawn has some terrible voice acting compared to like Zelda.
Some. But that game is difficult to say that's terrible, because it's like it's like quote unquote open world, and at the same time it's just like you talk to people and you ask them questions like, how are you? And they're like, what are you selling? You know, and then like the tone can change, and that's why it feels like it's bad.
Oh no, like the main character at some points is like, dude, Jesus, you just she'll be like, hello there. Like, oh, it's terrible. But anyway, like the voice acting in Zelda is really good.
What little there is of it.
And there is a story, man. And
You guys haven't come across the story, like deeper story. Like you're not at the Zora Temple.
But
you're not at the Zora Temple.
First of all, time out. I could have been at the Zora Temple 50 hours ago.
I know you
I
could
could
have.
have too. I could have.
No bullshit. You just barely
you.
got off the fucking Great Plateau. You're terrible.
Terrible.
You
I'm
fucking
in-
scrub.
I'm freaking.
How many shrines
Do you
do you
have a
have?
horse?
I'm about to have the second stamina because.
Oh, how many stamina? I already have a complete other wheel. So
you
fuck
don't.
off. Chipple, shut up.
Yeah, like dude, I was about to do that.
I have 2 hearts and 2 stamina.
And I climbed up to the tippity top of another one of
tippity
those
top.
towers, and I fucking.
Oh wow! You just climbed the tippy up of your second tower. Congratulations! I have like 5 or 6 of them under my belt. Okay.
Fuck you! I get one-shotted by everything, dude.
I get one shot too. You know what I do? I avoid them.
I have a 50 attack sword.
Okay.
Get on my
I think
level.
I had a 50 attack sword.
Man,
too.
no, you don't.
You act like you're the only one that hasn't gone into a. I've climbed like those tower things that I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have been able to climb either.
Right.
But I still did
Yeah,
it.
I definitely beat this one shrine. Like, I went way off to the west for whatever reason. I was just like, it was like, you need to go this way. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go this way. So it's like totally, in that aspect, it's fucking awesome. Like, you can go wherever you want. So if the game's like, go east, I went west. And I went in these shrines, and like, I was just getting one-shotted by everything. But one of them I managed to beat, open a couple chests. I got like a 50 shield. It broke already. But all your weapons break too. Let's get that out of the way. There is no master sword.
No,
Yeah, there is.
There is probably at the very end of the fucking
Yeah.
game, but you know, you're not gonna find it like anytime soon. You know.
Right. Everything breaks except your clothes.
I think at one point it was designed to break after a while, but they changed it.
Oh, thank God.
Right, yeah, thank God. But yeah, dude, like, okay, I'm gonna say, like, even if I haven't found the extended little story pieces, the story isn't enough to hold it up. Like compared to
What do
other
you
Zelda
mean? I have
games.
talked to every asshole in Kakariko Village, and they all have like different backstories, and they all tell about the main story. Like, there's more to learn than just.
No, I know. Well,
I
same,
don't know how you think Ocarina of Time, which literally, hey, listen, go here and talk to that asshole who won't let you talk to the Great Deku Tree. And then you go and talk to him, you beat the Deku Tree, you leave the town, then you go and you see Ganon, and he's like, hey, I'm stealing this princess, but I'm not going to say anything. And then that's the entire fucking story.
That's not true at all.
What's the story?
Ridge? You go off.
I think I might have to agree with Rich here.
No, bullshit.
Thinking about it,
No,
there
bullshit.
isn't really much.
No, are you
story.
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It's just
No,
Ganon
listen,
is an asshole.
No, listen. Like, I'm like, man, this is totally Ocarina of Time versus Breath of the Wild right now. But look, dude, you play when you're playing the first part as a kid, and then like when you're playing it, don't do that. When you're playing it, that's $100-something thing. If you break it, you owe me a new one, you asshat. Fucking, when you're playing the game as a kid and you're like talking to everyone, you're meeting all these cool people and shit.
And they tell you the story? Exactly what Breath of the Wild does?
No, hold on. Oh my god, see that? Hold on. And you're meeting all these cool people and shit, and you're doing all these cool things, and then you're like, oh yeah, we need to go get the fucking stones in order to open up the Temple of Time and all that. And then you find out that Ganondorf was just using you. And he was like, oh yeah, I've seen you doing this shit. You did this for me. You helped me. You're like, oh fuck, I done fucked up. And then they're like, you know, we're going to seal you up 7 years later. You wake up and you find what happened to those people that you, like, were friends with and shit. And you're like, holy fuck, like, what the fuck did I do? I ruined the entire fucking game. And you're just trying to help and, like, trying to fix, like, what's happening. You go back to fix the past and all that. You know, and just, like that, dude, like, that game is amazing so many levels. Because you could see, like, what happened to them. You know, like how they were and how they will be. And it's just like, oh my god, dude, like that shit is awesome.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
What?
Breath of the Wild. Because literally, instead of 7 years in the future, this is 100 years in the future.
This is 100
flashbacks
years
to what happens.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing,
happened.
though. It's all set like right there in flashbacks, and that's it. You don't actually get to experience it. You don't get to discover it for yourself or anything.
Said.
You what? Do you go back in time? Is there a time travel aspect that I
There
don't
is
know
no
of?
discovering it for yourself, but every asshole you talk to is like, "Aren't you that guy that I
that
heard
basically
about?
killed us because you sucked at your one job?
You had one job and you failed all of them.
They're pitting you like.
Yeah, but guess what? You don't feel anything for it though. No. When
You're
I
like,
meet those
I
guys,
suck.
Exactly.
No. When you go there and you're like, and you talk to one of those assholes, like, oh, you're that old ancient warrior dude. I'm like, I guess so. I don't know. I just woke up. I don't know what happened. But when you go into the future and
And they
Ocarina
don't
of Time,
tell you what happened?
but they'll tell you. But okay. But that's it. Like, how am I supposed to feel that when
They
I
show
had no
you a little
influence in the
fucking
past?
video.
Yeah,
of
but
what
I
happened.
didn't do any of it.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't do it. No, I didn't. I as the player have no emotional connection to the past. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying
Breath
Ocarina
of the Wild has better gameplay.
Watch the flashback videos and you'll start having.
No, I'll just be like, oh, that sucks. I was too bad it
Breath of
wasn't
the Wild
me.
is superior. Breath of the Wild has superior gameplay.
No, here's the other thing.
Superior story.
Here's the other thing.
Superior battle mechanics.
No, say it. I want you to say better graphics. I want you to say better, like the fucking noob that you are.
Superior graphics.
The other thing that kind of is annoying to me, at least right now it's not bad, but
He hates the rain.
No, that's a catch-22.
Jose, did you get hit by lightning?
I did. It was amazing.
Okay.
I died.
Better than Ocarina of Time. I told you if you get hit by lightning, it's better than Ocarina of Time.
Look. One thing that is kind of annoying, like a real gameplay technical level, if you think about it, is that right away, because you can explore the world and do all these things right away, there is no key item that you can get that changes anything. Because, like, when you play Breath of the Wild, you get the magnesis, you get the bombs, you get the cryostasis, you get all those things right away, because in order for you to explore the world, you're going to need those things right away. So that's it. The temples and stuff, the little shrines, aren't going to drastically change because you're going to always have access to those things.
How old were you when you defeated Ocarina of Time?
I was old enough.
How old were you when you defeated
I do not
Ocarina
know.
of Time? I think we were like 10.
No, not. Are you fucking kidding me?
Ocarina of Time came out when we were like 10.
But what I'm trying to tell you, Ridge.
So what I'm trying to tell you is you have fanboy goggles on.
No.
Old enough
Dude, are you serious? Oh my god.
Why would you do that?
So, like, but what I'm trying to tell you is that, dude, think about it. You're going to have these same things over and over and over again. So you're going to, for all these shrines, all these new things you're going to come across, there's like, what? Like, it's never going to change. It's never going to evolve. It's going to be like a constant plateau.
No, that's not true at all. I have been in shrines where I could not beat them.
No, then you're terrible, because I've never not beaten a shrine. You are literally terrible.
Just wait. There's
He
shrines
did
out...
go west, and
Yeah,
you stayed in the east.
There's shrines out there, dude, where, like, the enemies and shit, they just slaughter you in one shot.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're just bad then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're bad. If it's just an enemy thing, then you're just bad. Because if someone could go to fight Ganon right now within the first hour and a half of the game and win, then you're just bad.
How much food did he have when he went?
I don't know. You gotta watch those speedrunners. But that's another thing that I'm saying. I haven't beat this game yet, so I don't know. But right now, it's not the best Zelda game for me. It's definitely fun. It's amazing, but it's not.
He has his childhood fanboy goggles on
Rich,
right now.
Rich, please
And
remove.
as you all
Rich,
know,
these Versace glasses that you have right now from Phil Spencer, take that off.
you
please.
cannot. As you know, when it comes to your childhood, you remember things better than what they really are. And yes, Ocarina of Time was a masterpiece, but Breath of the Wild shits on it.
Oh, okay.
Period.
Nope.
Can you ride a deer? In Ocarina of Time.
No, but I could ride a Pona.
Can you ride a deer while listening to a bird?
Oh, you saw my Facebook post, you
Yes.
ass. That was awesome. When I was doing that, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Like, you just need to accept Breath of the Wild is the first Zelda game to finally break from that.
No,
okay,
no,
here's
don't-
the game.
no.
Go to your 7 temples or go to your 3 temples.
Don't be
or whatever.
iterating what I told you over
No,
the phone.
and
Don't say
no,
it, and people are like,
because
oh man, Ridge
you
makes
act
sense.
like you are
I
the
said
only,
that.
You are the only person in the fucking world who believes that.
No, but
it's
I'm the one who
finally a
told it to
Zelda
you.
that breaks the mold and is totally different from every Zelda we've ever played.
That's bullshit.
And it
The
shits.
very first Zelda, go where the fuck you want.
That's true.
Ah! Now what? Fuck you. Look at him. He's like, damn.
Damn.
Damn. Right? When you came out of that fucking cave, they're just like, this dangerous to go alone. Take this. And then from there, do what the fuck you want.
Those graphics suck.
Exactly. The only thing they added was food. Like, oh, you gotta eat to stay alive. Motherfucker, I've been doing that since Metal Gear Solid 3. That's not revolutionary. Oh, you can ride these horses. I've been doing that since fucking, Yoshi with
Never
Super
been
Mario.
hit by lightning in a video game.
Let me think. Triple video game you get hit by lightning.
I can't think
Can I? Okay, fine. No, wait, no, I refuse.
Revolutionary!
Revolutionary.
Lightning mechanic.
Death by lightning.
That's my lightning. But I mean,
And like the way you go about like all your encounters in the wild, like in all seriousness, like the dynamics of battle is different. Like you don't have to. You can stealth it up. You could go
use
in
the
there,
environment to kill the enemies
you
and
go,
stuff.
Go in there and go crazy. All the enemies are super intelligent. Like they don't all do the same shit.
Like one dude, I tossed a bomb, blew his ass up, and then they were like chasing after me. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run away. But I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna drop a bomb, and then once I get near it, I'm gonna fucking explode it. I dropped the bomb. The fucker walked up to it and kicked it at me. I exploded myself.
Like, dude, they're super intelligent. They all do different things. They all it's like they all have their own little minds, man, and they'll come at you in some really unique ways. Like that's another knock I have towards like Horizon. I'm getting deeper into the game and like I don't know. It's always the same thing. Shoot your fucking arrows at the little weak points and beat the fuck out of them with your stick. Whereas in Zelda, like every battle is gonna be different. Every single one, because they're gonna act different. They're gonna do different things. Some of them are gonna throw shit at you. Sometimes they're gonna stop throwing shit at you, like rocks, and then they're gonna go pick up arrows while you fighting the other ones. And some of them can one shot you, really hard.
Not only that, like the battles are different because you never have the same weapon.
Oh yeah, the weapon, like
because all your weapons break, so you're constantly always getting. So you could have like an amazing like 25 plus like any weapon, and be like on your merry way killing everything.
25 is like the level. Like everything in the game has like a level system.
No. It's how much damage it does. It has nothing to do with durability or anything.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So you have that. So you're like going about your like way, just destroying everything, and that's the only 25 like weapon you have, and then that breaks, and all you have now is like 11s, and like
then you're
15s,
struggling,
and then you're like struggling to kill like the dude you one shotted a minute ago.
Yeah, and then so like it's cool because the game makes you approach it that way. It's like, look, man, you could use this weapon as much as you want. It's gonna break eventually. So maybe you should consider that giant boulder, push it off that ledge, crush those assholes.
Yeah.
Those flaming barrels, blow that up.
Yeah, like
or like one thing that's really cool is drop a bomb, grab the leaf weapon, push it towards them, and then blow them up. Little things like that. Like the game is awesome.
yeah, and then like
Better
it
than
sucks.
Ocarina of Time, awesome.
it sucks because like I'm the only one who's beaten I guess like a temple, if you want to call it that.
A true dungeon. Everything
whatever.
else is a shrine. That was a dungeon.
Yeah, like I'm out of us three, I'm the only one that's beaten it. So once you beat like the Zora area, the king's like, here's his weapon. It was like special to my daughter. And it broke on me. I'm like, dang.
I ruined the daughter's weapon.
It broke.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's no like specific.
So it sucks
item.
because he's like use it well, and I used it like on little grunts the whole entire time I was using the weapon.
I'd have waited for the next boss.
Right. I just never used that weapon.
I mean, it was like a 22 weapon.
Oh yeah, I'd have used it.
But like,
But it's like it's like that. It's like they give you something that's dear to them, and you're like in my head right when I got it, I was like, this thing's not gonna last for you like more than an hour, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, it's better than Ocarina of Time.
Nah, right now, no, man. I need to play the game and beat it though. You know, like right now, I'm having
Just
so
run
much
to
fun.
Ganon and beat his ass.
Dude.
No,
So,
but then he's skipping out on story, which he's
yeah,
complaining
precious
about.
story. Ugh.
You're the one who brought it up, talking about Ocarina of Time as like
I'm just
the
saying,
greatest story
no,
of the
no,
greatest cinematic achievement in all of video games.
Like the reason I bring it up is because story is so weird for me, because if it's one of those games like Final Fantasy or something, and they sit there for like hours and like just cinematic trailer video over and over again, it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Where am I supposed to go? You know? And then there's certain games there's just like, there's a bad guy, go kill him. I'm just like, that's it? Like, there needs to be like a sweet spot for me to get involved in the story and care about these characters, but at the same time, don't turn me off and just like take away the gameplay. But I think like Ocarina was like that perfect balance of like, here's some story, here's the gameplay, they mesh well perfectly together, and there's like, they tie into these cool things, and then that's it. Like,
Dude,
that's
part
awesome.
of the reason I like Halo, man.
I know, right? Halo, that's the reason why I like Halo 1. Like, aliens are chasing us, we're on this ring, what the fuck is this ring? The flood, you know, like, it was a perfect balance of like, of like cinematic stuff, gameplay, some cinematics, you know, it was a perfect balance. Like,
I'm also not a fan, like, I can really think of, like, in recent time, one of the few games where, like, I was fine sitting there watching it, like, the story was The Last of Us.
that's cool too.
Because it's like,
That's cool too.
It was different, it was a new take, it was just total character development, you know? But, like, a lot of games, it's like Jose said, you just sit there and you sit there and you sit there and you're like, fuck my life. Like, Quantum Break, I was like, dude, like, when I had to, like, play the game was great. I was having a lot of fun, and then it was like, now you're watching this television episode, and I would just be like, fuck, man.
And then like you can't turn it off because you're like, I don't want to miss out on this story.
Yeah. Because like, I don't want to be that asshole. Be like, A, start, skip. Okay, where am I going? you know, like, you know, what's happening? You know.
And at the end of the game, you're like, I just played this game, but I have no idea what happened. What happened?
Right.
Why
I have
I
no
did
idea
any of the
why
stuff
or
I
what.
did.
Yeah. So like, I feel that just for me, like, Ocarina was the perfect balance of that. You know.
Bullshit.
Oh my god.
That's pretty much Breath of the Wild too.
No, right now I don't give a fuck. Like right now, like I don't give a fuck about anyone.
You don't care about anyone?
About anyone
Then
specific.
why are you playing it?
Because I care about me and discovering this world. But it's that I'm not saying, dude. Like this game is seriously like, if I had to rate the Zeldas like right now, damn, that's hard. Because like
me, it would be
Wind Waker, dude.
Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, consoles. Now, if we talk about all the entire Zelda series, fuck, man, that'd be really hard. My first three would definitely be Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker.
That's three.
Yeah, that's
I
three.
don't know,
Yeah, right.
three.
Why you keep going?
But then, like, to include all the games, I really liked the four seasons, I think it was called.
Oh, for the Game Boy.
Color.
Yeah.
I really fucking liked those
Four
games.
Swords?
No,
No,
it's
four
the seasons.
seasons.
Oh.
Yeah,
There was
Chippo, you don't
seasons
know,
and then-
Chippo. It's okay. It's beyond your time.
Yeah, and then there was Ages, and it was like
Ages,
Legend
Seasons, yeah.
Ages and Seasons, and when you beat both of them, you could combine them into one game and then like finally complete the story. That was sick.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello. We have a special guest, Jose. What's up, Jose?
I'm here for my cable.
What cable?
The HDMI cable. That you owe me.
Oh, I owe you an HDMI cable.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, before we log off, I guess, it's an awesome game. If you have a Wii U,
Better than Ocarina of Time.
no. If you have a Wii U, and you don't want to get a Switch, buy Breath of the Wild. If you have a Switch, I don't know why you would buy it unless you're just playing Breath of the Wild, you know? So,
Maybe there's some people who think Bomberman is the greatest end all to be all.
maybe. And if you really do think that, God help your soul.
That's fucked up, man. You alienated Bomberman.
No, I'm kidding. I love Bomberman.
The Yu-Gi-Oh!
Alright, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell us what you think about Breath of the Wild. Have you been playing it? How do you feel about it? Do you like it? Whatever. Is it the worst? Is it the best? You know, how does your list stack up on Zelda games? Let us know in the comments below. This has been Jose.
Better than
Oh,
Ocarina
my
of
gosh.
Time.
Ridge and Chepo. Chepo, lead us out.
Dude, I'm a gamer.
Wow, dude, you... so disappointed in you.
Can I play my Breath of the Wild again now?
Not on my dock, because I'm about to dock.
Gay.
Let's play Bomberman.
No.
Jebo, you got it too?
Yeah, I got it, man.